Well, today's Friday and it's the 1st of August. It's 2025, 1st of August 2025, and we're back down in Palmanova. And it seems a while since we've been down, but can't be that long, surely. I'm just actually looking at the Buffet Libre. We've got lots of new flags flying over there. Lots of tables outside. It's not somewhere we've been yet. And the flags up there, we've still got two flags. No, we've got the third flagpole just hidden on sight. And, well, it's only a gentle breeze this evening, so nothing too strong. But the temperature's still pretty warm, hovering around 30 degrees, I'm guessing. We'll see in the pharmacy. Actually got the fiestas in Hanover at the moment, right through to next Wednesday. So we popped down last night. We'll give it a rest tonight. We may pop down tomorrow and just see what's going on. But there's something going on all the time now. The clock up there is telling me it's 23 minutes past 7 and it's 31 degrees. And that's probably been the same all day. It might have been a little bit higher in the middle of the afternoon. In other words, it's pretty warm. And Tony, the places we go for a coffee in the morning sometimes when Anita's going to have her nails done, her hair done.
Hi. We're good. I haven't seen you for a while. You're around.
Well, but we were in England for a couple of weeks as well, so we've been away.
How are you?
Yeah.
You're right. We're very good. Just don't like this morning away. We're going back to England again soon. Oh, I wish I was.
See you. Must be a British thing. We always complain about the weather, don't we? Good or bad. I actually think this is pretty perfect for Mallorca. This time of the year, 30 degrees. And, well, bluish sky. It's got a thin haze up there.
Busy Annabelle's is. Early actually to eat, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a bit too early for people to be dining, really, and Spanish people to be dining. Probably when we come back, we'll see restaurants filling up. This is Ashimoli, which is one of our tapas restaurants. Very nice tapas in there. So we do have quite a few sushis now. This is the sushi on this side. There's basiki on the other side, and then the one we've just seen right up at the top. A former colleague went to Annabelle's the other day and she said it was really nice. So I guess we will try it one day. But as you can see, it's in the sun, so it's not really somewhere you want to sit outside and be in direct sunlight. A nice addition for Palmanova. This is Mai Tai. The next lad's lunch is going to be there, but unfortunately I'm not around, so I won't be able to go.
Where?
The next lad's lunch is going to be at Mai Tai. Well, it's now nearly 7:30 and there's still loads of people on the beach. 7:30 in the evening. and swimming in the sea, lots out on the boards and things. And some not so young volleyballers. Well done, gentlemen. The beds, nobody's gone in on the beds, but I wouldn't really expect anybody to be on the beds at this time. They will have gone off for their evening meal in the hotels. And there's one of the hotels, that's the Fergus-style Palmanova, 4-star, just across the road from the beach. Someone was asking me about the Ponent Mar, and I've not yet replied to them. My apologies, just busy doing nothing all the day through, I think. But the question was that they were in a wheelchair and they were looking at the Ponent Mar as a place to stay. And the Ponent Mar is actually, well, you can't even see it from here, it's beyond that headland and behind the trees. And that's the big issue. There's a hill. So it's not in Palmanova, it's not far out, 200 or 300 meters. But it's a hill. And I think with a wheelchair that hill would be a bit tricky. And especially there's the pavements up there get a bit narrow, so you might end up being on the road, so it could even be dangerous. And the hotel itself, the entrance, it does obviously have a ramp. They have to have a ramp, but it's a fairly steep ramp, and there's the other way to get in is steps. The hotel itself is lovely. It's a really nice hotel, lovely reception area, nice people, nice staff in there, pretty spacious. I don't know what the rooms are like, but it would be a nice hotel, other than the fact that getting there, if you've got a wheelchair, could be a bit tricky. We've got some very close friends staying there at the end of the month, and so I was actually in checking it all out for them just a few weeks ago. So even though it's 7:30, there's a few people out having a bit of a stroll just like us, and still plenty enjoying the last rays of sunshine that are on the beach and cooling off in the sea.
The sea's really nice now.
Yeah. Sorry. There's a little bit of a breeze. They seem to be pushing volleyball. I mean, this wasn't before a volleyball area, and these are quite new volleyball nets. And somewhere else we saw them. Was it in Baleares, I think? Was it we saw? Interesting thing is it's older people playing.
Men's volleyball.
It's good to see. Good to see the older blokes getting out there, not the young girls. Now that we're into August, Mallorca and much of Spain sort of switches off a little bit now. And you'll find that if you want to do anything official, it's kind of difficult because everybody's on holiday. And if they're not on holiday, they're doing half a day or something less than half a day. And sort of things go into a sleepy mode. And people are on beach duty. So yeah, don't try and get anything really official done in August. Quite a lot of people take the whole of August as a holiday. Looks like they've been having a party here. You can see approaching 8 o'clock and people still out enjoying the water. Actually, I think the last time we came was when we came to see Shauna and Claire, wasn't it?
Was it?
Was it that long ago? Seems an age. Somebody lying in the sea, quite motionless there. Face up, so assume he's okay. Been seeing some nice big yachts off the coast, and we've got some today, sailing boats and motor yachts. And did see a report in the paper to say that Jeff Bezos, the Amazon man, his boat was seen around Mallorca. In fact, he's got 2 boats, his main boat and his support ship. And they've both been seen in the vicinity. Doesn't look as though they're here in Palmanova.
There were a lot more ships. Where did we go before? There was a lot of little boats out. Was it Baleares?
Yeah, Baleares. Santa Ponsa. There was lots in Santa Ponsa.
Santa Ponsa, wasn't it?
I think Santa Ponsa had got a volleyball area as well. Looks like they've been doing a little bit of work here, which is always good to see, that they don't completely stop during the summer months. And I've been reading in the British press, Daily Express. I know I shouldn't, I know. Anyway, the Daily Express got an article which was lifted from the Majorca Daily Bulletin, so I suppose I should be criticising the Daily Bulletin rather than the Daily Express, but they're both complicit in dumbing down and talking down Majorca all the time, saying that tourists are not going to Mallorca, Mallorca's suffering, and people are going to be losing their jobs, and all sorts of really scaremongering type things. And I guess it may be true for one hotel somewhere that they're not doing very well, and the reason why they're not doing well might not necessarily be very clear. But it's a big generalisation. They're just saying that Mallorca's really not busy at all, but look, this is getting on for 8 o'clock at night and it's busy. And they're saying people are not going to restaurants. Well, you know, I don't know, maybe some of that is true, I don't know. However, statistics, and I guess this is what it is, it all comes down to statistics. Well, the statistics have been published now for June. It's the latest month, and the June figures said that we had... You do?
We follow you.
Ah! Oh, there you go.
Tell me your name.
I'm Steve, and that's Anita.
And gosh, yeah, my husband every day. We're on there. We follow you everywhere. Because we've got a place at Villa Mar 1.
Oh, right, yeah.
Yes.
So every time before, because I come out at least once a month, and he's like,
Well, there you go.
let's follow. Oh my God, it's so lovely to meet you. John's going to be amazed that I've met you. It's lovely to meet you.
Love you,
What's your
and
name? Ange.
Ange.
And my husband's John.
Ange and John.
Oh God, it's so nice to meet you, and thank you for everything you do.
It's all
We
right.
enjoy it. It's what we enjoy doing.
Absolutely, we've just been to Barbuda.
Lovely.
Home to bed.
Lovely to meet you.
Nice to meet you. See you. Very nice, wasn't it? Anyway, I was talking about statistics. And statistics are some numbers that fascinate me, really. And the statistics for June of this year, June of 2025, indicate that we had about 3% more international tourists, visitors, whatever you want to call them, compared with last year. 3% up, that's really quite a lot. And they spent about 3% more money than last year. So all this scaremongering, it doesn't weigh out as far as the statistics are concerned. And the Daily Bulletin should really get their act together and report the facts and do a little bit more research before they take one little bit of an isolated incident and make a generalisation. So my generalisation is based on the Institute of National Statistics. It's called the INE in Spain, and it's for the Balearic Islands, but Majorca figures pretty highly in the Balearic Islands. And so 3% increase in both the number of people coming and the amount of money being spent compared with the same month of last year. That's June. July could have been a terrible month. I don't know. We won't get those statistics until a few weeks' time, and then we can actually compare. I think one thing we're seeing as well is that we are getting higher spending people. So in some areas they may be getting less visitors, but they're higher spending visitors. And one of the hotel groups, which is based here in Mallorca, which is Melia, they've declared massive increase in profits since last year. 70%, I think, was quoted. I mean, that's just huge. And so, so when you read these articles in newspapers like the Daily Express and the Daily Mail, Birmingham Live is another one. You've got to take them all with a pinch of salt, find out where they got their information, and did whoever wrote the original article actually check their information. More often than not, they didn't. And the Daily Bulletin really is not doing the island a very good service in making its reports. And I love the Daily Bulletin. I've loved it over the years. I think they have done a great job for the expat community over the past 40 years that we've been here and before. But now it seems all about clickbait. Let's give them a really bad-sounding headline and not tell them the full story, and I don't like that at all. So that's my little bit of a moan this evening.
The moral of the story: don't read the Daily Express.
Well, but such a lot of people obviously do read the Daily Express, because the thing I read, I just go through all the comments. And in the Daily Mail, I don't subscribe, so I can't read the article. I just read the comments. And when I'm reading the comments, it's just people who really haven't got a clue what they're talking about making comments, which are absolute nonsense. But you say something bad enough times and it becomes believed and becomes a false truth. The fake news, which seems to be everywhere. More parties, more happy goings on the beach here. It's Bentley. Do get to see some really nice cars here in Mallorca. Bentley is just one of them. We were driving home the other day and two brand new Ferraris pulled out in front of us. Hello. Oh, good. See you. Yeah. Tables are all set here for later. That's a big table they've got reserved there. You see that a little bit later on, these are going to be very busy. Cricket's on the TV. Hello. All very good, thank you. We have live music on here. That brings people in later on. These are the Calvia 2000 trucks that come in, and they keep everything spotlessly clean. So you should look around, and they do a fantastic job. Really have to work hard in the summer. There's obviously a lot of people, but the promenades are kept really well. And Chiringo on the beach. More volleyball. Volleyball everywhere. We're coming to walk at this time in the evening. We've got plenty of shade.
Yeah.
And a bit of a breeze, so it's not too bad.
And nice and flat.
And nice and flat. And during the very beginning or very end of the season, we sometimes go to Calamajor, Calabona, Sacoma, that area. And they've got a wonderful promenade. I don't think it's quite as good as this one. I don't know. It just doesn't.
There's more going on here.
Yeah, this is Rafa Nadal's hotel. And yeah, seems to be more going on actually on the beach here in the evening time. Where the Calamajor particularly is nice, I think, is the main street. Anita likes the main street. It's got nice shops there. And they're a little bit more upmarket, I think, than the Palmanova streets. But it's the place we like to go, so it's a nice alternative to here. And this is another Chiringuito. And it's also pretty busy on the beach there. Here's Rogers. I've just spoken to Ange, who's gotten palmed here, and she's just come back from a late lunch or a very early evening meal, and she was at Barbuda, so been here for that meal. We're setting up now for evening meals, and please wait to be seated because, well, they're pretty full, and lots of tables will be already booked, and if you haven't reserved, all of these on the front here, they're reserved. So if you haven't reserved your table, you might not get a place. This is Beach Club, Diana Beach Club.
Sorry, darling.
And they have live music every night, and you're welcome to go in, even if you've already been for your evening meal in the hotel. You can call in there and have a drink and listen to the live music, which will be on a little bit later as the sun goes down. So at this time, there's no lifeguard on the beach. He's knocked off for the day. There's no pedlos being sold, so you can't rent a pedalo. So those things all get tied up for the evening. This is the Happy Chinese. We've never had a boat. Well, all the 40 years we've been here, we've never had a boat. And well, probably never even had the inkling to have a boat, have we? I don't know, I just like to look at boats, I think. I think they're quite nice things to see bobbling around in the sea. This is the Santa Lucia. Some people choose to have their dinner on the outside. Some choose to have it inside. It's a bit tricky when the sun's really bright, so people will choose to be in the air conditioning. These might be little rented boats. Yeah. That's photos done. Just did a photo of a couple as well as they were walking round. People going for snorkeling, really good snorkeling round by the rocks there. See lots of fish. Rocky down there. This is the outside part of the Santa Lucia.
Come on, keep walking, guys. It's so hot in the sun, isn't it?
Yeah, it's always a popular place to have your photos taken with all the boats in the background. See a few padlocks are appearing there, they'll I'm sure get taken down. And lots of yachts moored out. These are sunbeds. I read another article. Oh, sorry, another rant. Another article about fines for putting towels on beds and on the beach, they were saying, and then having your towel confiscated and you're going to have to pick them up from the pound and be fined £200. Who's going to go and pick up a towel for £200? I've seen them for £3.99 down here. And on the beach you don't know.
Which beach is that happening?
I don't think it's happened on any beach. I think it's the Daily Mail or the Daily Express or the Bulletin doing these silly reports again. I can't remember which newspaper it was. Oh, I've got some fantastic news.
What?
The ice cream shop's open.
Yes.
Oh,
Let's see the lady there.
I can't see the lady, but it's actually open. They've got signs outside and it's good to see that back open for business.
You see what's a table booked at Turtle Beach?
She's there, look, she's just getting things all spick and span and just ready for it. And it's only €3.50 for a big one with a flake, or €3 without.
How nice to see you open again.
Nice to be open.
We've missed you, and we were getting ever so worried. We thought, oh,
You're not here.
Technical issues and bureaucratic.
Really?
Yes.
well, that's really happy news to see that Jill's up and running after all the complications he's had with having electrical power, because she moved from one side to the other side of the building, electricity wasn't available, and that's all had to be sort of plumbed in. At the moment, it's still not a perfect solution, but she's running on a battery, and hopefully that will all get sorted in the next day or two when the electricity company sorts it all out. This is a new Turtle Beach, which, as you can see, it's got a queue to go in, which is the story of lots of places. And I've seen the other Turtle Beach, which is actually on Magaluf Beach. Yeah, it's bigger than that one.
By the same people?
Yeah. It's the same company, same logo, everything. Yeah.
Top on there.
He got the Real Mallorca top on. And we at last have got our tickets, our season tickets. We went into, was it yesterday?
Last night. Yeah.
We went in earlier on in the week and tried to go in and get the tickets, but they were insisting you had an appointment, and I'd actually already written to try and get an appointment email. No luck at all, and we went without an appointment, and we couldn't get through. Anyway, we just I happened to be calling by. We were on our way somewhere else, and I said, let's go and try. And we said, well, we haven't got an appointment, but this is what we want to do, just renew our season tickets. And there was a little bit of a complication with our season tickets. Anyway, the man just said, just wait there a moment and you'll go and see. And he invited us up and said, yeah, come on, we'll sort it out. And yeah, it's a much longer story than that, but I'm not going to bore you with it. It's all done, and we have our season tickets, and they're all working fine, or will be working fine. We've got our first match on Wednesday, next Wednesday, the first match. Just going past the San Matias Beach Club, beach hotel, by the way, and this is the San Matias Beach. Yeah, the first match is next Wednesday, and it's a local match. It's one that they do every year against the local team. It's from Sa Pobla, and it's referred to as the agricultural trophy, I think is the correct name, but a lot of people refer to it as the Potato Cup. Sa Pobla being the place where new potatoes get sent off to the UK.
Is that what they win?
I think actually the trophy, when it does get presented, might be something, well, I guess it's different every year, but it's something like potato or something like that. Certainly something agricultural. This is CISO's, rum-packed. And another place with a queue if you want to go in here. Make sure you've booked, because if you haven't, you won't get in. Or you'll have to stand in line. So all the tables are either taken or already reserved. We've got people now who've been in the hotel, they've had their evening meal and come out for a walk, do you think? That's what I'm guessing. And still people on the beach, still people actually on the beds here. I think the person who runs the beds went home a long time ago because all the cushions are all covered up. So yeah, so the first football match is on Wednesday, and the next one is on the following Saturday, which is the 9th. Maybe the odd ticket available for that. The one on Wednesday is an away match. It's in Sa Pobla. It's not here in Palma, in the city. It's actually an away match, so it's in Sa Pobla. The one on the Saturday, the 9th, is it? Yeah, Saturday the 9th is at Son Moix, is at the Mallorca ground. Whether you'll be able to get a ticket or not, I don't know. There are some online. It says there are some available. I looked today. Whether that's still the case or not, I really don't know. But the match is, it's the Palma Cup, so every year before the season starts, they have this Palma Cup, and they invite a team from somewhere else, usually somewhere else in Europe, another European team, and they come and play for this Palma Cup. It's also an opportunity for Majorca to show off the team for the season. I'm not sure anybody at the moment is actually sure what the team is. They've just been in Austria for a few friendlies, which have been very much up and down. They lost one of them 4-0. They drew one each, and they won 1-0. So not a total disaster, but it was really. I mean, they're friendlies, and it's for the manager to see the players and see how they're doing. It's also, I think, a little bit of a showcase for some of the players that are going to get transferred out of the team before September deadline. Not sure what the team's going to be like. We've signed a couple of players, but we still need to get rid of some more players if we're going to sign some more important ones that we definitely need. This is Olive Tree, one of the places we like to go. I'd like to have a lunch there, maybe sometimes.
You see that you can't just walk into any of these places.
No, that's a draw. busy. It's now 8 o'clock at night, and loads of people on the beach. This is B-Max with TVs in there. I was walking along, I think it was in Magaluf, and I was being chased by a Guardia Civil car like that along. I didn't realise it was behind me. I'm walking at my usual steady pace. Last week or the week, and he was behind me. Oh, lovely to see them doing so well. That's one of the new kids on the block, and they have lovely food there in absolutely wonderful surroundings. Everything's spot on. This is the Zen Lounge again. Got another queue to get in. So it goes back to my story at the beginning. When people were saying, newspapers were saying that there's nobody here, there's no tourists here, there's nobody in the bars, nobody in the restaurants. It simply is not true. And now, we're not going up there, are we? No, it's directly in the sun, so we'll give it a miss and go back this way and perhaps head round the block somewhere.
Stop and have a drink somewhere. If we can get in anywhere.
Yeah, well, just before we do that, so we've chosen not to go up there. There's some more bars out there, and they've got lovely views, and they'll get a lovely sunset over there, and they're looking over this way to the sunset. But after 8 o'clock now, and still lots of people on the beach, in the sea, and everywhere's starting to fill up. And that's what I think is different between here and Cala Major. I didn't seem to get this sort of vibe that you have here.
It's all different nationality there.
I don't know. We've got lots of different nationalities here. I think it used to be very much a British resort, and I think that's changed over the years. And, certainly since COVID, we've seen lots of other nationalities here.
You get such a nice welcome.
So, by the way, was the Calvia Beach House at our friend there, who Anita knows from school. She taught.
That's what I said.
Majorca, yeah.
So we're going here for a drink? Not really, no. Anyway, we've stopped off at the Cantina Sol for a drink. We've got this wonderful view of the beach here in Palmanova. Anita's back on the Aperol, and I've
had one for ages.
And I haven't had a pint of shandy for ages either. So cheers, everyone.
Cheers.
Oh yes. I thought you might want to just have a little look at what it's like out there. And Anita said we've got to take another selfie because that one was a bit dark. Well, I thought it'd be going quieter, but the beach seems to be getting busier and busier. We've just had our nice drink. It's now 9 o'clock in the evening, and obviously
A lovely drink.
we've had a lovely drink there at the Cantina Sol with
Janelle.
who knows Jean and Pedro. Sadly, Pedro's no longer with us, but Jean we do see now and again. Anita saw her a couple of weeks ago.
And we'll be going there to try their Indian food.
So in the evening they do Indian food. They do pizzas and those sorts of things in the day, but in the evening they do have Indian food. And, we particularly like Indian food, so That's something we'll have to be trying. Oh, it's got busier. People coming out, just having a little walk like we are. The sun's now gone behind the mountains.
The temperature's just nice.
Just coming up to CISO's again.
They're still riding that. They were on that before.
It must have been all the way down to Annabelle's and back.
Still queuing up to go in here.
A big screen there. One of the big success stories of this part of Palmanova.
It does look really nice.
Yeah. This one's Policía Local. The other one was the Guardia Civil. Yeah, they are two different types. You have the Policía Nacional as well. They all have different responsibilities and different powers in different areas.
There's all these lovely clouds over there. See them very well.
Oh, come on.
Set up with the balloons
My
and
8,000 steps.
8,000. Well done. Party time on the beach. Another group taking their pizzas down onto the beach. You just have a little walk down behind the Santa Lucia. Another look to see how the Turtle Beach is doing. So good to see the ice cream kiosk back. She's still got a few issues, but hopefully she'll get all of those sorted.
Watch these steps.
Shops open here. It's advertising pirates. Just be careful, make sure you go to the right show. They do an adult show and a family show. You don't want to get them mixed up. We've never been to the adult show. We've always been with the
Not old
family.
enough for that yet.
No, perhaps not. This is Turtle Beach. Look at the lovely lighting they've got. Now it's pretty dark here, so I'm not sure how the video will come out. Got the three brothers over there. Busy as ever.
There is some football on.
Yeah, there'll be lots of friendly matches on now, I guess. And then Irocco has a queue waiting to get in. It never used to be like that in Palmanova. Palmanova used to just be able to turn up at a restaurant and go in. Now, you need to make sure you're booked. You'll be disappointed. Well, it doesn't seem long since we were here, and we were in the Santa Lucia to see Shauna and Claire, Diane and Greg. I think they had a great holiday. And we wait to hear where they're going to book up for next year, Diane and Greg. They'll be, I'm sure, investigating the possibilities. Shauna was quite keen, actually, to go back to the San Matias. We'll see what they do. So the Calablanca Hotel's gone, but this is the Calablanca Apartments. Just next to the Happy Chinese.
No, si tú estás mirando, si tú estás en correo en la general.
Mum was like, oh yeah, more to do.
Oh, I think Anna was like a night ghost one. No, I just like one of these.
Children's fun fair down there.
No, it's not that, yeah.
And then one of Anita's favourite places, Tintin's. This was delicious.
I watched the game and I know we're outside.
Delicious ice creams and drinks and more. And then across the road, that's Monroe's there. You have live music, karaoke, all that sort of thing. And then on this side, we've got Taylor's. How much?
13.
13 for a burger.
There he is.
The man himself.
Oh mate, I've been watching you all the time.
Really?
Legend man, legend. Watching, we're from Newmarket in Cambridge, and we're just like, I make them watch it like with Death on the Bed and that on YouTube, and they're like, oh not again, and I'm like,
Keep watching, keep watching.
I'm like, yeah, go again. This is like brilliant, man. Love it.
Love it.
But yeah, we've been coming here for like 20 years, since I was a kid. I'm like 45 now. And I've been coming here like with my mates, and then I come from my stag do, and then I bring them here every year, and they hate me for it half the time.
You like to see it, don't you? You like to see it. Do you?
Yeah, I'm sure you do.
It's getting better. I think it's on the up, isn't it? I think
This area.
It's going all up.
all the way round there. It's just like amazing, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's like bars and everything. Yeah, I went into Tandoori Nights a minute ago, because I know him here. I'm like, where's the man with the glasses now? And they're like, he's not in there now, is he? So,
Anyway, great to see you. Enjoy your holiday.
Okay, yeah,
Have a nice time. See ya.
New markets. These are what I was looking at. They don't really want them, so you can get.
So we were at the fancy dress last night in Hanover for the part of the fiestas, And there were quite a few girls actually dressed in the flamenco type dresses. They are really quite cute. But, our girls in England, they've had them once, probably grown out of them.
And they're just in the dressing up box, so.
Yeah. There's Tandoori Nights. Busy as ever. Another great place for an Indian food. And they are absolutely full again. And on this side we've got the Zell.
Be careful of these things. I can see.
It's another Indian restaurant there. We've not tried that one yet either. It's just so many great places to try. It's one of those things that spins you around and knocks you up and down. Definitely not for me. Banana Joe's. And next to that, just down there, is Castaways. So we sometimes stop off for a coffee or a beer, or both. Il Tano, Italian.
Yes.
So I was talking about the fiestas in Hanover, and we did a video there last night. And it's that time of the year, so look, we've got a stage here for Palmanova fiestas. I don't actually know when they are, but the stage is all there ready for them. Hello. There'll be something going on. Back to the Paradise Beach, which is it was just beginning to warm up when we walked past. It looks like there might be a few people here now. Looks pretty busy. Looks very busy. They've got football on the TV as well. There's a guitarist on. So they have something different every night. So it's Friday. Friday, golden oldies.
Bye.
Got a few stalls out as well. Hair braiding type things. It's getting quite dark now, so I apologise if the video's fading on us. more hair braiding, and then we've got a caricature artist. Slackliners doing their thing. I don't know how they do that. Super balance.
No, don't even stop.
These are like pop-up market stalls that happen in the evenings. Just about most evenings, really, if the weather's fine. And the thermometer across the road says it's 27 degrees. So temperature's dropped. And it will continue to drop through the night, but it won't go very much below 22, 23 degrees. So it can still be quite warm through the night. We're managing not to put the air conditioning on, but we do have a fan that runs on quite low, and that just keeps the air moving in the bedroom, which is quite pleasant. And then the window open with have like a gauze over the window to stop anything flying in that we don't want.
No, it doesn't.
Red clouds in there, aren't
Not sure how well the clouds come out. They're very high clouds, very faint clouds, just above the Tropico. So this is the airport bus, and this is one of the yellow and red buses. The sort of buses that come through here are all red and yellow, and it's part of the TIB, which stands for Transport Isla Baleares. And they've been on strike for the past week. Not a complete strike, but just a very reduced service. But apparently they reached some sort of an agreement, and I think strike's off, and they should be getting back pretty much to normal. And hopefully that will be it. They must have reached some sort of a conclusion. It was about pay, so they were offered 12% over 3 or 4 years. That must have been improved, something's changed, and the workers have accepted it. So it's all about now is just dotting the I's, crossing the T's, and then we'll be relieved of the possibility of any strike action. But that number 11, A11 bus, that will take you to the airport, and it's a great way of getting to the airport from Palmanova. You don't need a taxi, just get on that bus. It's air conditioned, and it will take you straight to the airport. It doesn't go anywhere else, it just goes to the airport, just picks up. It doesn't drop off anywhere else, it only picks up except at the airport. As always, just make sure you leave yourself plenty of time.
Boy.
Make sure you get to the airport well before your flight's due. Time to check everything in, get through the security. I must say the last couple of times we've been through, the last couple of months, no issues at all really, been really smooth. In fact, going to the UK, coming back from the UK was really easy. Didn't seem to be walking as far as we used to in the past, and we got through security very, very quickly. And you don't need to take anything very much out of your bags at all. I had to take my belt off, but nothing else.
Lost in the crowd.
Got lost in the crowd, dear. Stadium up there. Has changed recently, but still there, still doing the same old things, I think. So another Tintin for Anita. There are the steps that take you up to the stadium. Sea Rose.
Do you know what I mean? Like, it's such a nice dark road.
They've now got their Aperol sign on. Aperol Spritz. This is on the terrace here outside the Sea Rose.
Film on here tonight.
Oh yes, they put in a screen up. This is happening in lots of different parts of the island. We've got these pop-up screens, and they've got films which might be on different languages. Sometimes they're in English. There we go. Cinema on the beach. I'm not sure what's showing tonight. I'm guessing it's not going to come up on yet. It's wait till it goes a bit darker. And at the moment we've got a film festival on in Palma, and actually the Queen attended one of the Queen and the two princesses were at one of the performances, one of the film showings at the Rivoli, and they'll be there at the end of the film shows. So yeah, so people get taking some of the beach beds and setting themselves up to watch the cinema here, all set up here on the beach.
Take a bed and go and sit on a bed there. Ideal, isn't it?
During lockdown, we did that on our terrace. Remember? I put a sheet up, or I actually got like a shower curtain and set it up. And yeah, we were watching the football outside on the terrace. We haven't done that since. Walk by some of those restaurants, see how busy they are. Oh yes, in Santa Ponsa, what used to be the watering hole is now it's now quite an amazing place. We definitely have to go back there. Take the girls with us to play their mini golf, which has got a pirate theme. This is Il Chiringo, and then Bistro. This is Max's Portugal. The American Diner, LA, there's Elvis to greet you. Please wait to be seated, and there's actually a lot of people already waiting to be seated, but there's no room at the inn at the moment. This is Rossini's. And the Thai beach and the saffron. My tapas, if you like tapas, another great place for tapas here. The ice creams. Girls like that. They end up having a huge one and it goes all over the place. La cantina. It's all looking very busy, and then this is the very busy. Yeah, this is the hotel. We walked past earlier on the Fergus style Palmanova, and we get past this hotel, 4-star hotel. Now we come to another set of bars and restaurants. It's pretty busy. This is the Sunset Beach, and very busy down there. Oceana. So looking pretty busy.
Yeah.
Jolly Stars. And Tuca Beach. It runs right into the next one, which is the kebab station, and I don't think anybody's out for kebabs yet. It looks like something that happens later on in the evening. And then Mai Tai, which is one of the places we go to now and again. Well, that's us. Almost back to where we started. Just going to go up now to the car. And then the new kid on the block. It's only been open a few weeks now. This is Annabelle's, and now packed. Very busy. I think that's going to be on our list of places to go. Special night out, I think. Well, we're at the end of our evening walk here in Palmanova. Nice. We've had a lovely walk, met lots of really nice people.
Very nice.
People.
Thank you for stopping us.
Thanks, yeah, and thanks you for watching. So we'll see you in the next one. So bye for now.
And just to say thank you very much for all our lovely comments about our wedding video. It was really nice to read all those. Thank you.
Our 45th wedding anniversary.
Thank you very much.
Wow. Bye.
Bye.